Okay, so I'm coming at you with a random car video. So I've been serving for almost a year now in the afternoons. That's what I've been doing in the afternoons and evenings. And I saw a video recently, this reel. I was scrolling reels online, and there's this guy that said everybody in their life should try serving. It should be mandatory, like how in some countries it's mandatory to go into the army for a year, like when they turn 17 or 18 or something. It's mandatory for them to go in the army. It should be mandatory for people in this country to just serve for a year, so that you can get an idea of the attitude that some people have when they sit down and they order food and they pretty much demand to be treated like royalty. And he said basically that meant that they didn't feel in control or in power in other areas of their life. And after a year of serving, I can definitely relate to some people being like that. So for the most part, serving at a restaurant, at like a sit-down place, I can definitely say that most people are pretty positive when you serve them. Most people are polite. Most people are grateful. However, there's that small part. I was thinking about this on the way when I was just driving just now before getting this beverage. That most people are polite, but it's like the small percentage of people that aren't, that for some reason stick out in our mind. I think maybe because we remember negative things so that it keeps us safe in the future to avoid those negative things. Anyway, but I think a winning mindset, this is more on mindset, and this is kind of off topic, just on a side note. I've heard a lot of successful people say that you have to kind of rewire your brain to focus on the positive, the things that you're getting in life, because that kind of rewires you to win more. Anyway, because you can play to not lose, or you can play to win in life. Anyway, it was Valentine's Day recently, and I was serving, and these two kind of older ladies, past middle age, but not elderly, probably around 60 or early to mid 60s, whatever, maybe 50s, I don't know. They, two ladies came in, sat in the front, and we have a hostess that basically works as a bartender as well, because we have a bartender. We have a hostess bartender, and she seats people. She handles call aheads. She seats people, handles call aheads, and handles like the good God, why am I self-conscious? Jesus Christ. Because I'm talking to my camera in a car and it looks like I'm talking to myself. But I'm talking for this video, so I can name this video and share with you, the viewer, some experiences serving. So anyway, our hostess handles pickup orders as well. That's the freaking word I was looking for. She handles these pickup orders, and she has all these responsibilities. So she gets 6 drink orders at once, because like a table of 4 orders drinks, and then these 2 ladies order drinks as well. And they had the audacity to complain to me, a person who is serving them, who already put their drink order in. They not just the audacity to complain. I didn't mind them complaining. They complained multiple times. I apologized. After I apologized, they were still upset. It was really only one of them that was really upset. And I was thinking to myself, how spoiled are you to where not getting your drink at a sit-down place, at a sit-down sort of fancy restaurant, you don't get your drink, you don't get your drink made and brought to you for like 4 or 5 minutes. I don't remember exactly how long it was. It felt like about 5 minutes maybe, if that. Maybe it was longer, I don't know, but it wasn't that long, and they could clearly see the hostess bartender was busy. And like this woman was like upset about it. Like it almost ruined her dinner. And like, I apologized, and I was clearly like a little upset, and I was like telling our hostess, like, but she, you know, she was just doing the best that she could because she got all these drink orders at once. I was telling my hostess, like, yeah, my tables are getting a little impatient. I was communicating, and yeah, I don't know. I was just thinking, I wanted to make a video on this because I wanted to share my experience as a server, and how that reel that I watched, I just really related to how some people do, like, just want to be treated like royalty when they sit down in a sit-down restaurant, and how soft somebody must be that they get that upset where they have to complain multiple times, even after the person serving them, who didn't even make the drinks, is apologizing. They have to get that upset that somebody frickin' didn't make them and get them their drink, or got them their drink a couple minutes after they probably expected to get it. Anyway, they were happy by the end of it, and they were making jokes at the end, which made the whole situation even more awkward because I just kept doing my job. They were making jokes at the end, like, oh, he's done with us now, you know, and they asked for dessert, and I was like, sure. I mean, I'm there to do my job. Like, I'm there to get dessert. But she's like, hey, one more thing, you know, because I just got them their boxes because they had to take home some food. They were like, I hate to bother you again, you know, you're going to hate me. You're going to hate me. And I'm like, okay, what? I'm not going to hate you. I don't hate you. And she's like, can I get a dessert to go? And I'm like, sure, because that's my freaking job. So it just, I don't know. It just baffled me how spoiled that she came off, that upset her that much, that she could clearly see it was a very busy day. It was Valentine's Day. A lot of people coming in, a lot of couples coming in. Her drinks weren't made in the most timely manner that she wanted. Like I said, probably took about 5 minutes. And then at the end, kind of framing the question, instead of like, hey, just straightforward, like, hey, can I get dessert? Or, hey, I saw this thing on sales recently from this entrepreneur who said that it's better when you're like, this wasn't this situation, but if you're getting somebody to stay open late, like, hey, do you want to be the coolest person in the world? Can you keep your ice cream shop open like a few extra minutes so we can get ice cream? I know we're late. You know, as opposed to like, hey, I know I'm bothering you. Will you just do me this favor? I know I'm bothering you. It just makes people feel weird about doing the favor for you. Even though this wasn't a favor, it was it's my job to get her dessert. So I don't know why she's acting like it's almost like, I don't like it when people treat me like they're bothering me, because it becomes a self-fulfilling prophecy. Then I feel bothered. Have you ever had somebody go like, are you mad? You seem mad. You're like, no, I'm not mad. And then they're like, really, you seem mad though. You're like, okay, I'm getting a little mad because you keep saying you think I'm mad. And I'm the reason I say that is I don't want to like blame these ladies at all. This is actually something that I try to do myself. I try to frame things in a way to where you know, people are doing me a favor rather than I'm bothering them. Because if I frame it as, hey, you're a cool person for doing this, you're doing me a favor, then they'll feel better about doing it. And of course, I want to try to like, I don't know, that's like some value that I'm bringing to the interaction. It's not like, hey, I'm making you feel like you're being bothered. It's like, hey, I'm making you feel like you're a cool person because you're doing this favor for me. You're doing this thing for me. But anyways, I try to stay very matter of fact at the workplace. That's why I just say like, I'm just trying to do my job. But anyways, I don't know, like this video and comment if that gave you an insight on serving, or if you searched for a video like this because you're a server. I don't think I told this story very well because I'm in my car and I just kind of, I don't know, I feel a little self-conscious just talking to my phone in my car. But anyway, yeah, that's a little story from serving. If you're a server, give me a thumbs up. Thanks. Peace.